Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Iza Afika binti Muhammad Nizam. So today I'm going to present to you for my subject drawing PSH551, which is my past major sculpture project. So here's first thing first. I'm going to show you my miniature. For the introduction of the artwork is the title is Small Heritage, and the medium that I use is metal wire and recycled items. The technique that I use is assemblage and constructions using recycled materials, and the size is miniature. And the year that I made it is to this year, which is 2025. So next, I'm going to tell you about the contents. This artwork combines the traditional public transport beca, which is always seen using various ornaments that can be said to be heavily decorated. The production of this artwork is to link the subject matter heritage with the present day, that use of materials such as the modern children's toys and metal wires becomes a connection between the past and the present day. The variety of colors used, such as the colors on the beverage can, represent the heavily decorated that is on beach today's. So next, I'm going to talk to you about the style. The visual approach that I use in this artwork is use the conceptual and expressive approach. It's focused on the idea of recycling and Malaysian culture rather than making realistic forms. The miniature chisels show creativity in using daily materials like tin cans and wires. So for the main visual features, the color that I use is bright and bold colors come from the recycled drinks cans like Coca-Cola, Nescafe and Vicos. This created a fun and attractive look. Second is the line. The wire structure form fine and simple lines that build the trishaw shapes. And for the shapes are small and handmade, showing a playful versions of local trishaw. And the texture, the shiny metal surface contrasts with the rough texture of the wire, creating an interesting mix of the materials. And for the composition, the chisels are displayed together, creating repetitions and rhythm like a busy street scenes. And for the space, it used real 3D space, so viewers can look from all the sides. So for the style influence, the work is inspired by recycled art and folk arts. It also connects to Dadaism and folk art, which use everyday brains and material to talk about consumer culture. So for the style influence, my style is inspired by first is Nurtijan Firdaus, especially for her artwork after Jabani Girls, for her to use recycled materials to rebuild cultural identity. Second is Sulaiman Isa, which is Garden of Certitude tree inspired the idea of spiritual meaning and balance in form. And the last one is Hang Cheng, which is his artwork Man Romantic that influenced my miniature and realistically storytelling of daily life using ordinary materials. This artist inspired me to combine local identity, recycling, and personal expressions in a creative way. So next, I'm going to show you about the process. There is a few steps for this process, which is first thing first is sketch according to the ideas that have been processed. Draw ideas concerning to the chosen theme. Second, I pull the metal wire around the ring to make the tire. As you can see, there is a tire, miniature tires. And next, I'm using the Legos brick to make the seat and stakes cube to make the back seat. And this thing has been repeating but using the different kinds of recycled materials. And next, for the canopy, I use beverage cans and decorated it with some stickers and so on. And I attach the canopy to the seat using the metal wire as well. and I glue the bicycle body and all three tires using 3-second glue and place a wooden stick in the middle of the wire to create tire movement. So this miniature actually can be moved. The tire can also be moved, and use the cans to create the four threads at the bottom of the seat. So, and the last thing is I make more bechas. And for this project, I make 12 bechas, more than 10, and spray it with the clear spray to create a shiny finish. So next, I'm going to move on to the challenges and the solutions. So during making this artwork, the challenge that I've been through is to stabilize the sculpture to stand and make every single pieces into miniatures. This is my first time making the miniature sculpture, so it's kind of tough for me to make it can be stained and stable, and also the glue. Uh, uh, I need to experiment and use all kind of glue to make sure that it's suitable and easy to attach and also can be last long. So for the analysis, this piece of art symbolized the beca or the trisol, a traditional form of public transportation that is highly regarded in Malaysian society. Traditionally, beca is usually ornamented with vibrant decoration that showcase the uniqueness and inventiveness of the local people. The artwork aims to establish a connection between traditions and contemporary life. The artist blend the historic meaning of beca as a symbol with the modern materials from consumer goods of today by using recycled materials like drink cans and metal wire. The presence of contemporary children's toys components also demonstrate how tradition may endure in contemporary world that is evolving. So I'm going to explain the elements and principle in this analysis. So first thing first is color, the bright and varied color from beverage cans like red, yellow, purple, green represent the cheerful and decorative look. It also give lively and festive mood. And next is the line. The thin metal wire from clear lines that shapes the jigsaw structure, and curves and straight lines show the movement and the lightness of the design. And next is the shape and the form. The three-dimensional form of the jigsaw is simple but recognizable, and also the texture. Next, the principles is the balance. The artwork usually balance through the repetition jigsaw and the rhythm and the repetitions that represent shapes and jigsaw create a rhythm and line bechas moving along the street. And the contrast, there is strong contrast between shiny metal and colorful cans. And the unity, all the materials, colors and form work together to express one theme and emphasize the bright colors and detailed decoration catch the viewer attention. So for the conclusion, in conclusion, this artwork successfully heritage and modern life through the symbols of the beca, a traditional Malaysian transport. The use of recycled materials such as drink cans and metal wire gives new life to the something old, show how traditional can continue to exist in today's world. The bright color, playful forms, and creative construction reflect both the beauty of Malaysian culture and also innovations of modern arts. This artwork also reminds that even though time changes, our culture identity can still be preserved through creativity, sustainability, and respect for the past. So that's all from me, and thank you.